Hello everyone, I am Yan. Thank you for being here. We are going to listen to another comeback. So many comebacks of so many wonderful groups. I am very excited for that. And so today we are listening to a new song by ITZY, and the name of the song is called Mafia. And it says Mafia in the morning. Sorry, I should have said it completely. I remember the title has like Mafia and then in the morning. So why is it in the morning? Mafia? I know the game Mafia, but I'll have to find out, right? So come along and let's check it out right now. Okay, Mafia in the morning by ITZY. Not much to see, so let's check it out right now.
Guess who loves you? 나야 나. Do I show you? No야 no. 아직 타임이 아니야 난. 좀 더 가까이 좀 더 가까이 그러다 갑자기 싹.
I'ma steal it 맘을 훔쳐 You are gonna love me 결정적일 때 이 발을 드러내는 타입
나와 두 눈이 마주쳐도 난 흔들림이 없어 no. 널 사랑하는 게 죄라면 But me know who You never know.
Baby 헷갈리겠지 넌 결국엔 내 거야 내게 되겠지 넌 이제 finally 택할 시간이야 벌써 어느새 또 밤이 되었습니다 I'm the mafia I'm the mafia 누구일까 mafia 누구일까 mafia 배우보다 더 배우 늑대 가지고 노는 여우 전혀 안 보이겠지 clue 하지만 나에겐 다 계획이 있다고 go
그만 머뭇대 슬슬 작전 개시 너를 뺏어 like a K-pop movie Ready 알 수 없는 poker face 점령해 네 맘속 place Hurry up baby catch me if you can
Baby 헷갈리겠지 넌 결국엔 내 거야 내게 되겠지 넌 이제 finally 택할 시간이야 벌써 어느새 또 밤이 되었습니다
I'm the mafia I'm the mafia
누구일까 mafia 마지막 밤이 깊었어 babe 이 밤이 지나면 네 곁에 나 하나기야 마침내 피할 수 없는 아침이 와
I'm the mafia I'm the mafia
누구일까 mafia 누구일까 mafia
Like a guess who game, mafia card game, like who's the murderer, who's the police, and who's the doctor. Okay, I really like this concept, and it's very different than other songs that they produced, as well as the genre itself is a little different than K-pop in general, so I found it to be refreshing. I read comments. I didn't listen to the teasers at all, but some people were saying this is definitely not the best song that they produced, but I think it's different. I think it's nice, and I think it's just relatable, I guess, because I played Mafia before. Horrible at the game, but it does, give me that feeling of, like who is the mafia, who is like pretending to be someone who is actually the one who is doing everything, that feeling was definitely present for me when listening to the song. So yes, let's talk more about it though. So we notice that there's like this camera or like a shotgun range lens trying to aim and look around in the store, and there are lots of mannequins, but then we see one member and then we see another member, and it looks like they're all pretending, trying to be mannequins, but they're teleporting and moving from various places. There was a lot of transition in this MV, and while some of them were very cool, some parts were a little too overwhelming, or I could foresee it happening again. And so it wasn't very dizzy for me. However, it was always swiping to the right for a good amount of time and dropping up and down. Even though it was super cool, I wasn't as surprised after they did it like the second time. But again, it's just the style of the camera. I do like the transition of, or I should say, panning of certain members up and down, left or right, when moving to different choreographies or different members. I thought that was beautifully done, very smooth, and it looked very natural. Like, even if they changed outfits, even if they were with other members and then they're by themselves, right? I thought that was really cool and nicely done. There was a good mixture of rapping in the song with some singing, and I don't really know what they're talking about, probably about Mafia, but they all dressed up in very sleek and shiny black outfits, and they were dancing powerfully and also very flexible. I don't know if I can find the certain parts of the choreography, but it was beautiful and wow, in my opinion. And so one member is walking down the hallway with the guy kind of like looking back at her, but we don't really see him again. But we see her constantly in this hallway walking and rapping towards the camera. And this is one of the moves. And is she wearing heels? Oh, like kind of a squat, but also like a little pump on the side, or her arms. It was just powerful. And I was thinking, hey, the dance doesn't look too bad. To make it powerful, that's a different story. To make the moves like very clear and accurate, I think I need to work out more and build my stamina more before I can do that. But this was one of the moves that she did and a few other members did, and I was just like, power right there. And she controlled it so well. And then we have another scene where they all dressed up in beautiful white outfits. Some were dresses, some were like a one piece, but it just looked very elegant in this. I want to call this like a greenhouse room, just with all these tall plants, and just the windows in the back reminds me of a very tropical green warehouse area, and they're in there, and so they all looked very beautiful in this setting as well. And then we also are in another room that looked like a secret hideout. They look like swords dangling in the back, and it just looks like they're ready to fight and go and slaughter or something like that. They're ready to beat you up. I mean, the facial expressions were also like on point. This is really cool though. I don't know if I can get a nicer. I can. There. Love the reflections right here, and the choreography part wasn't too hard, at least this part, like the shooting. Very powerful, very clear, and I just really love this bright oval. Like, it just makes this place a completely different setting, even though we're back at the store if you look in the background. More dancing, and this was a transition where we had all the members in white, and then she stood up and then dressed up kind of like a detective outfit. And so those transitions I thought were really nice, instead of just going to the right all the time. But like I said, camera work was great with the fire coming up right in the middle. That was cool. Great facial expressions everywhere. Like, she gave me the chills when she did like a smile or a laugh, like ah ha ha, kind of. I was like, whoa, didn't see that coming. Well done. Gave me the chills. That was probably her goal, or that was the concept. And then we are here in this library area, kind of like a detective, right? Like looking at books, or maybe there's a book that has a lever and it takes you to a different like secret room. But it seems like they're detectives, also kind of sneaky, right? They have different outfits, they have different personas. So like, am I actually bad or am I good? Like, that's part of the game, right? And also Guess Who is also part of that idea. the board game Guess Who. I haven't played that in ages, but I remember playing and you try to be that person, whether you are good or bad, or you're supposed to. I forgot all the roles, but who are you really, right? Are you really the mafia? Are you really bad? Or are you someone else? Dun, dun, dun. But anyways, I feel like that's what they were trying to portray throughout this story, this MV, and it makes me curious. And I also love this transition where they were like kind of pulling each other's arms back, and then in the back there's like a triangle, and then one of the members sings. Like, I thought that was beautifully done with the camera work as well, and we can see them all very clearly with fine makeup, and we can see all the styles, hairstyles, and clothing, and then we end up in this very vampire like place. So it's dark, it's spooky. So the question is, who are they really? Are they really just people who work at the store? Are they detectives? Are they just normal civilians? Who are they? So I think that was really fun to watch. And it's really hard to find a place to like pause and see them clearly since they're dancing and moving so much. That's probably why this dance is hard, because of the stamina that you need. The song itself, though, I personally enjoyed it. I like heavy beats, and the rapping, I thought it was nice. Everyone had the chance to sing a little bit, but overall, everyone rapped a good amount. I definitely, my head bobbled during the chorus, and so I find this song to be nice. Like, it's my taste, it's my style, and I definitely enjoyed it. I It could be very different for different viewers, and I totally get that as well. But I like how they are trying different things, instead of just the usual concept, but they're trying various storylines, various choreographies, different ways of singing and rapping. Some parts are not as powerful rapping wise, but I'm sure if I read the English translation, the tone, the emotions, and feelings of how they rap will probably, relate to the song itself. So, and the theme that they have for this time around. So, I trust that it works and I like it, so it works for me. Anyways, thank you for watching this with me. Continue to support ITZY, Mafia in the Morning. I didn't catch if this was just a single or not, but yeah, I'm not sure. If it's a single, continue to listen to the song. I think there's like 60 million views already. If it's not a single and it's like a mini album, I will definitely check out the rest of their songs. They're very talented in singing, dancing, and rapping, and facial expressions too. And so I definitely am looking forward to more of ITZY. Thank you so much for watching this with me. Tell me what you think. Sharing opinions are okay, right? If it's different or is the same, I'm cool with that. So yeah, I'll see you in another review. Goodbye. Thank you.